Today we'll again learn something about performance management, and this time we'll see how the performance appraisals conducted, especially in manufacturing concerns. Before performance assessment or performance appraisals, to assess the performance of employee, it is very important that we must have performance review interviews. So, appraisal interviews you have to conduct it before you finalizing your performance appraisals process. Here, you have to make yourself prepare about the concerned employee. You must know about the date of joining of his employment in your organization, his status, his past achievement, or if any failure you must be have in your mind. So therefore, it is your responsibility. It is the main cardinal responsibility of the manager to create such an ambience where an employee who is calling for the appraisal interview will feel comfortable and because it is very difficult that employees speak all truth, and it is seldom happen that an employee speaks all about his heart when performance review interviews are conducted. So therefore, the making the environment congenial and friendly, it is important for the manager. Secondly, the manager must have all information and all details, nitty-gritties of his performance, concerning employee's performance, his past record, his date of joining, and his salary, his designation, and if he's knowing something about his previous uh, achievement or could not come to the expectation of the management. So expectation is very important part from the management side to check and gauge the performance demonstration of an employee, that how he is performing his job at workplace. So therefore, it is very important that you must have some sort of information about his previous last year or last 6 months conduct, and his behavior, and his technical skills, and his regularity and punctuality. So before the start of performance review interviews, uh, manager must have very good ambience. He must have a very friendly attitude with the employees who is coming in for performance review interviews. So after the completion of performance review interviews, we have another part, and that is the performance appraisal in written form. So today we will learn about the simple method of performance appraisals reviews, that how we feel. And because performance appraisal is directly linked with the salary enhancement or the promotions, it is directly linked. Now we have a performance appraisal form of a company. What is important in it, that there is a one portion of here, there's a one this part is related with the employee information, that what is his name and what is his number, his section, department, designation, date of joining, and total service, employment, and period of his service in the present position, his age on date of birth, or qualification, or a period of appraisal, which is very important, that it within what period you are conducting this performance reviews. And another part which is concerned about is regularity and punctuality, whether he's regular or punctual, about his basically the main purpose
to writing about his lease or punctuality is to gauge his seriousness and his sense of belonging and the motivation and or a sense of attachment with the organization. If he's attached with the organization, so he will not um, observe so many leaves or so many you see timeouts or time passes. So therefore, this first portion is basically directly related with the employee's demography or a biography in his organization. The second part, which is another important part, it is called the appraisal discussion. That what sort of a appraisal discussion you have conducted with him, and the main objectives related with his job is about his technical knowledge, his command and attitude, his company procedures, knowledge about the company procedure and the policy, administrative support, and others. And if he is lacking in somewhere, so we have another portion or another space dedicated for this purpose to define why. So here are some questions which is related with the interview or your knowledge about the concerning employees, that what the problems he has faced related to his job during this appraisal tenure, and the main areas in which he would like to um focus during his whole tenure, and which areas he planned to for his self development. It is already given here. It is concerning about whether it is concerning about his education, professional courses, or the technical courses or exposure visit. Where this area basically deals with the development of the employees, uh, his skills and his attitude and his knowledge. What skills can boost your performance? It is again a very important question, which I developed in this survey performance review. You see form and the training attended during last year. This is just for the information. It is the previous history, the record, and the training required for the coming year. It is also very important. This all you the human resource manager, the prime duty of the human resource manager is to identify the weak areas of the employee while he's interviewing or pursuing the record, or while conducting his personal visit at the workplace, or while interviewing. So these are the part one, and another part which is very important. It is directly related with the appraisers evaluation, concern attributes, and this is basically a very extensive list which is, I shrinked. So therefore, I have restricted myself for these six KPIs, and will not go into the detail of these six KPIs. But what we'll do, we will check that what we can do with this important area, because this is the direct linked with your salary revision. This is linked with your promotions, and this is something which is very important for the career in the organization. So here are the key performance indicators: punctuality, leadership, adaptability, decision making, problem solving, and communication. It is unacceptable level, and the five is strongly agree or is strongly acceptable or exceeding the expectation level. So these are the 5 point Likert scale where we will rate the employees area. So this is what we sort of performance appraisals. This is very simple and very easy to use sort of a performance performer. Now we'll come. Now we'll come to evaluate how we can do performance appraisal rating on Excel, because it is very important. And by some time, when you have conducted your appraisal interview, and afterwards you have given his rating, so how we'll do this on Excel, this we will learn now. So here is Excel, and these are the fictitious data which we have. about the employee's name at the one part, six their attributes or performance indicators or their competencies which we have. So what is this basically? This is the maximum score 5. This we can, as you know, as we discussed earlier, that Likert scale from 1 to 5. So 5 is the maximum score. So this example we are taking from the average method without weighting. So we had not given weight, different weights to any attributes like leadership, which carries a lot of weights, or the communication, or the problem solving. Even all have a very heavy weight attributes. But here we are using very simple method, which is the average method. So let's do it. For example, Ahmed, we conducted his punctuality and him a 2, a mark of a level 2, and then leadership is about 2, and this we can change it, decision making about 4, and this problem solving is 3, and the communication is about 5. So here is total, because this total is maximum rating, so what is this maximum rating is, this is the column G, and here in the G4, and we have in G4 2 2 2 4 3 5. So G4 all contains, you see, total numbers, and then it is divided by the 5, because these are the 2 3 4 5 6. So these are the 5 divided by the 5, because the maximum number are 5. So we have divided it. So it comes to the maximum rating. Now what is the total score? Total score is about M4. M4 is this, where is, you see, every, you see, a rating about his attributes, we have mentioned here, and now this rating multiplied by 5. Again, this rating multiplied by 5. So very simple method, because here if you come to the, you see, this area, so you will see that this is the sum G4 to L4 and divided by 5. And if you come here, so we'll see here, this is M4, which is this, divided by the 6. 6 are the attributes, and multiply by the 5. 5 is the maximum marks. So it will become a total score. So the total score, and these are the raise in salary. This is purely decision of the management, that how management, you see, giving you the marking, about if you reach the total score of 3, you will get 3000, or here we have written so somewhere that, yes, this is, if you can see, this is the 3000, uh, because if n4 1.5, then will increase 1000, and if n4 less than or equal to 2, the rupees 2000 will be increased, and if n4 less than or equal to 3, so rupees 3000 will be increased. So this formula I have added in this Excel sheet, and that will bring every sort of ease to our performance appraisals outcomes. So if we again another example, if we take, for example, Amjad, if we do his punctuality 4, and then 3, and then 4, then 5, then 3, then 2, and what will happen is it is 4.20, and we copy this formula from here to all the down, So it will come that his salary will be increased by 4,000, because these 4,000 have already agreed and recommended or granted by the management, that if a person comes to the rank of 3.5 or more than a 3.5, so his salary will be increased by the rupees 4,000. And similarly, if we come here, the 1,000 rupees is a normal increase. So if we examine another uh, performance reviews scores here, so we'll see that this come to the 4. So it means that from 3 to 4, the rate will be the 4,000 rupees. And if we come here and give Bashir 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. So you will see here his total score is 5, which is the maximum, and he will get the raise in salary is about 5,000 rupees, which is the maximum rate. And if he comes here and we write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, so what will happen? Nothing happened, because his attitude or his marking in punctuality, leadership, adaptability, decision making, problem solving, and communication is very poor. So he will not get any amount extra. He will only get the inflation rate amount. And if somebody is coming in between these these items, if you are giving them a 4 numbers or a 2 numbers or something like that, then his scores comes to the 2.5, which is about the 3,000 rupees. Or if you come to the 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, so it is his score is a little bit acceptable, but his salary increase is very slightly increased, which is 2,000 rupees. So this is how we will conduct, and the formula is written over there. You can copy it, you can check it from here, and about the total score. This formula is also written here, because these are the 6 attributes here, 6 attributes here, and the 6 attributes is divided by the item rating, which is the maximum rating. This one, the M, the column is M, here is M. So what will happen, that M, the total marking, divided by the 6, because there are the 6, and multiply by the 5, because the maximum score is the 5. So that is how you can get the total score of your performance appraisal in simple average method, without waiting of any attributes or any KPI uh, for uh, for for heavy rating, without giving any heavy weight. So that is how you do your performance appraisals on Excel, and that is how you can appraise the performance of your employees on paper and on Excel. Thank you very much.